closer. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to them. They are lying. Come closer. You are trapped here now, like me. Now you are with me.
We call this case a Schlongdinger incident. This entity has been roaming this country for some months now, yet we don't know how to contain it or capture it. As you saw on the recent news on this creature, that only a rare few of men and women have caught video or picture of this entity, but it's also blurred, so we can't identify it. Clearly the only thing we know about it, that it have 3 or more faces. But there are some similar things to the victims. All of them have a record of abusing someone. Does this mean this entity is doing a good deed? Well, it's a maybe. We installed some CCTV's camera on the neighborhood where the incidents frequently happen, and we caught something that is disturbing. Here's the video footage. After seeing the footage, security hurriedly went to the house, saving the victim. And we also found some interesting stuff on what the entity left. This is all I can say on today's report. See ya, and stay alive.
I saw that stairs today, but where she disappeared.
Friend, another unlucky kid disappeared. I think it must be adolescent tantrums. I didn't find anything. There was nothing there. Forest. Only forest.
I really want to forget all this, but I can see something wrong. Well, that's the kind of stairs. I just saw it quickly and left in a hurry. But I don't think it has anything to do with the disappearance.
Suction rate is in 325. I saw something like a staircase.
Briefly describe what the situation is, and we will record it.
I can approach now. Stairs look clean and clean. The dog station with the surroundings. Yes.
Did you find any clues related to the case near me?
No, nothing unusual. Already under the stairs. Very close. The stairs look brand new.
Do you need support?
I think I can go up and have a look.
Say where you are.
Well, I feel that there is a powerful force that attracts me to go up.
325. Take it to the stairs. We're doing support, you know.
My body is out of control. Help! Oh, I'm going up the stairs.
Repeat. Say where you are.
Nothing. Well, there's nothing wrong with the staircase.
Now say where you are. Follow the combat. Can you hear me? Repeat. You're no other way to support.
Oh, I saw her in the staircase.
The State Organization of Anomalous Figures presents a special informational material. How to behave in case of an anomalous incident. Currently, we are able to distinguish two types of supernatural events. Belong to them: mental events, biological events. Psychic events are changes in the brain responsible for the perception of the environment. They are responsible, among others, for the misplacements of objects or changes in the construction of rooms, buildings and space around the person affected by the anomaly. Most often, however, the anomaly occurs after a person has come into contact with a biological event, so it is quite easy to diagnose. Biological events are unnaturally occurring plants, creatures or humanoid figures seemingly resembling shapes familiar to humans, focusing the attention of a potential victim. Any contact with the above-mentioned facilities should be reported to the emergency number. Reporting the incident in detail is still possible. Any attempt to make physical contact with the anomaly is not allowed. Among the observed anomalous figures, we distinguish 5 forms: traces, headless, Nephilim, copyman, stretch. Traces, an anomaly appearing in the form of plants such as tall grass, bushes or vines. While the shape imitates the appearance of real plants, they are distinguished from the rest of the environment by almost complete black color and the lack of any shadow. Although the anomaly is extremely rare, physical contact with it is usually accompanied by the symptoms of a psychic event. These symptoms disappear after at least 6 days. In extreme cases, they lead to headless, appear mostly as humanoid beings, although often deformed, having no head. Despite this, they seem to be perfectly oriented in the field. The moment a potential victim spots an anomalous entity and gets close enough, it immediately rushes towards it. An encounter with this creature almost always ends with the head detaching from the rest of the body, which the anomaly takes with it. So far, only 12 dead bodies without heads have been found. Nephilim, huge, usually 4-legged, bony creatures with gray-colored skin. They have not been observed to have organs such as eyes, ears or nose. However, they have an extremely well-hidden mouth in the head-like part of their body. It is not uncommon for long, sharp, bone-like elements to protrude from the anomalous entity's body. However, they do not seem to hinder the movement of anomalies. When a potential victim comes within range of the anomaly, usually within 100 to 300 meters, it begins to emit a long, rumbling sound. Once the victim is at least 20 meters from the anomaly, they begin to experience the symptoms of a psychic event. Shortly thereafter, the anomaly rushes towards the victim, then uttering a deafening throws. So far, 4 anomalous creatures of this type have been recorded. Copyman is an anomaly appearing in the form of a human. The original appearance of the anomaly is unknown, due to the fact that it uses dead human bodies to move. Over time, the anomalous entity begins to affect human tissues, causing them to expand or tear, which consequently shows only a small part of its true appearance. One such feature is white skin with visible muscles. The anomaly can move at tremendous speed, but mostly lies in place, awaiting a potential victim. As a result of an incident on 08-1993, it was proven that the entity is able to communicate with humans, most often by imitating stretch, a type of biological anomaly that is transmitted by touch and by droplets, interfering with the structure of the human body. Contact with the anomaly initially results in dizziness or loss of consciousness. A few hours after the return of consciousness, changes occur in the skeletal system, quickly lengthening its elements, which after a while break through human skin, muscles and some internal organs. This painful process always ends with the death of a person within a week of his encounter with the anomalous entity. As the bones grow, a red, viscous liquid begins to ooze from the damaged tissues, which dissipates in the form of smoke about an hour after leaving the body. Incidents involving this type of anomaly are usually accompanied by a previous visit to the place where the same red liquid was found along with the dead body. As a result of the stretch anomaly incident on June 12, 1993, 146 people died, while only 5 people were successfully isolated and transported to the facility for further observation. Now we can answer the right question, how to behave in the case of an anomalous incident. First, look around. Find out what type of anomaly you are dealing with. If the anomaly is in sight, stay calm. Carefully move away from the anomaly, making sure it's not heading in your direction. Find shelter. Stay away from the white door. Follow the shadow, it will keep you safe. Above all, don't run.
Are you tired from being the saddest and weirdest person on Earth? Now you don't have to. This fantastic remedy has been recreated with the help of Lutanix Research Facility. Thanks to the brilliant combination of liquid helium with a special type of psychedrin, you can feel much better today. This wonderful drug guarantees you happiness, pride, losing excess weight. Remember to use it every day. Possible side effects include excessive weakening of the immune system, loss of consciousness, bloody vomiting, drying of the skin, losing the ability to touch the ground. Feel lighter today with Heliacid.
Don't forget to check out other Lutanix products. Thanks for your support.
This is a warning for everyone. An entity is going around houses and stealing men's and then putting IT to bills. If you experience sudden dizziness, call 980 420-6914. Always carry a camcorder or camera if so you encountered this entity. You have to video the entity and send IT to a nearest research lab if you make IT out alive. That's all, thank you and stay alive.
You okay? Yeah.
The European space probe Giotto sped through a cosmic blizzard today to give us our closest encounter yet with Halley's Comet. Giotto travelled to within 540 kilometres of the comet's core in a mission that has elated scientists around the world.
The coming of the comet is being surrounded with an aura of the supernatural. People are intrigued and mystified by the cosmic event. While children might forget the comet's trailing puff of light, they'll not forget the experience of staying up late and going to the show.
In what some are calling a colossal prank and others a crime, strange statues appeared overnight in city squares and parks around the world. In many cases, legitimate statues have been destroyed to make way for these grotesque new installations. Authorities are calling the phenomenon a wave of international vandalism. Further investigation has shown the statues to bear an uncanny resemblance to a fictional deity called Cthulhu. Cthulhu was the creation of early 20th century American horror writer Howard Phillips Lovecraft. As of now, the statues remain a mystery.
Tao gal so pretty says our right wrong with talks there that wrong with the same no says our right wrong with